Hi everyone and welcome to the Mushroom Den. Today I'm going to show you how you can make 5 breakfasts in advance, and that can help you save a lot of time in the morning on your way to school or work. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one we're going to make are breakfast burritos, and we're going to use roasted potatoes as one of the garnishes. Here I'm adding some coconut oil, some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some smoked paprika. Give everything a toast and lay your potatoes on a baking sheet and bake them for about 30 minutes at 400 degrees. Now I did the exact same thing with sweet potatoes because I want to use them as a garnish as well. Next we're going to make our scrambled tofu, and on my skillet I'm adding some coconut oil, some onions, bell peppers, some garlic, some Crimini mushrooms. Now toast everything for about 3 to 5 minutes until your mushrooms are cooked. Then add some greens. Here I'm going for some baby kale, but you can do spinach. It takes about 2 minutes to cook. Then go ahead and crush your tofu in. Here I'm using extra firm tofu. Then you know what to do, it's a lot of stirring. Then I decided to add some more tofu because it didn't look like I had enough there. So at this point we can go ahead and start seasoning, starting with some nutritional yeast, a dash of black salt, some turmeric, pepper. So here I'm adding this Better Than Bouillon roasted garlic paste. I feel like it adds such great flavors to the tofu. Or maybe I'm just biased and I love anything that has garlic in it. And one thing that I love to do with my scrambled tofu is to let everything dry. I love to see the tofu turn golden brown. So I let it sit on the stove on medium-low heat and continue to stir for a good 10 minutes until I get the result that I'm looking for, which is about this. Next, it's time to roll some burritos. And I'm using these whole wheat flaxseed tortillas. So we're going to start by spreading some refried beans as our base. Next we're adding some of our scrambled tofu that we made earlier. And here I'm going for some sweet potatoes that are roasted as well. These are vegan ham or tofurkey slices. Next we're using some cheddar cheese, and I'm using the Daya brand. And it's time to roll. Now I'm not a professional at rolling burritos, but if I can get everything to stick inside, then I'm good to go. And that's it. Now I'm using this saran wrap to wrap it first because it's microwave safe. Next I'm using some regular parchment paper just so I can write the type of burrito it is. So this one is a sweet potato ham and cheese burrito. We can put that in our Ziploc and make the next one. So same thing, refried bean, scrambled tofu. Here I'm doing sweet potatoes and vegan sausage. And of course our cheese. And let's wrap and roll. It doesn't have to be perfect, this is good enough. We're using our saran paper to wrap it up and the parchment paper. This is our sweet potato sausage and cheese burrito. And next I'm making a potatoes, ham and cheese. And again, you can play around with the garnishes however you want. It's gonna be good anyway, I promise you. And these burritos are gonna keep you full until after lunch, trust me. Now you keep everything in your Ziploc bag and you can freeze them for up to a month. For the next breakfast, we're making some strawberry oatmeal crumble bars. And in my bowl, I'm adding some applesauce, some coconut oil, some cane sugar, coconut sugar, some all-purpose flour, some old-fashioned rolled oats. Just mix everything up with a spatula. Then take about 1 cup of the mixture and set it aside. And here I have some chopped strawberries, adding in some cane sugar, some lemon juice, and some cornstarch. Mix everything well. And on a small baking dish, I line mine with some parchment paper. And make sure you grease the bottom and the side of the dish. Add in your crust mixture. Make sure you press it well on the bottom of the dish. Then go ahead and add your strawberry filling. And the crumbled oat mixture that you set aside earlier. Just make sure it's well sprayed out and bake everything at 350 for about 55 minutes until everything is golden brown. And this is what it should look like out of the oven. Now wait for it to cool down for at least 30 minutes before serving. Next we're making some overnight quinoa carrot cake. And in my jar here I'm adding about 3/4 cup of cooked white quinoa, about a tablespoon of chia seed, some maple syrup, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground ginger and nutmeg, some chopped pineapple, some dried cranberries, and of course some grated carrots, and some almond milk. Give the whole thing a shake and pop this in your fridge overnight. Now you can enjoy it cold, but I like it very warm. So in the morning, I'll say just pop this in the microwave for about 2 minutes and enjoy. Next, we're making some eggs muffin, and this is a different version than the one I have on my channel. On your skillet, set on medium heat, add some coconut oil, onions, bell pepper, Crimini mushrooms. Let everything cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then add some diced tomatoes, some chopped broccolis. Here I'm using my tofurkey slices again, and we can go ahead and start seasoning, starting with some garlic powder, salt and pepper, some red pepper flakes if you're bold enough. Stir everything for about 5 minutes and it's ready. Next, we're going to make our filling, and in your food processor, go ahead and add some silicone tofu, some firm or extra firm tofu, some aquafaba or the liquid of chickpeas, cream of tartar, some chickpea flour, some apple cider vinegar, some cornstarch, nutritional yeast, some turmeric, garlic powder, and some of our Better Bouillon roasted garlic paste, some black pepper, and a little bit of black salt. Blend everything until you get this creamy consistency, and it's time to put everything in our muffin pan, starting with our broccoli garnish and our tofu mixture, going for about 2 tablespoons. Next, I'm using a toothpick to move my veggies up so it just doesn't sit on the bottom, and all that's left to do is bake, and this is what it should look like when it's done. You can keep this in your fridge for a full week to 10 days and just warm it up in the morning before eating. Last but not least, we're making some fluffy chocolate pancakes, and in my bowl I'm adding some almond milk, some all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, some cane sugar, some apple cider vinegar, some rum extract, and 2 tablespoons of some unsweetened cocoa powder. Mix all that up and our batter is ready, and it's time to make some fluffy pancakes. Lightly grease your skillet and use about 1/4 cup for each pancake. Cook one side for about a minute on medium heat and the other side for about 30 seconds. And you keep repeating the process until you're done with your pancakes. You can freeze your pancake or keep them in the fridge for the week. So that's it. These are 5 breakfast ideas that you can make while you're doing your meal prep for the week, so you can spend your week being productive and not have to think about what you're going to make for breakfast. All the ingredients information will be listed in the description box down below. Let me know your feedback in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll get notified as soon as I upload a video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, have a blessed one.